All right, now keep going, dude.
2-4 Alpha D3. Good morning, Steve. You got us there on the radio? Got you loud and clear. Hey, it sounds great. What a great morning, huh? Rain down on the Yukon River in western Alaska. I've been flying these aircraft since I was about 12 years old. My dad was a pilot.
About 45 miles an hour is just right down Summer Flats and up he goes. Eagerness. Now, wheels or floats in the summertime, but come trick or treat night, this river is going to have 3.5 to 4 feet ice across it.
To be able to introduce you this morning to the fellow that continues the great tradition here. He is a Yukon Quest champion from 1988 and a great friend of ours. Let's say good morning to Dave Monson. Hi, David.
What a beautiful day it is today. Jesse and I were just talking how much fun it is being out with the puppies this morning.
It's going to be work here in a little bit because they're getting their legs under them. Now, how old is this crowd?
These guys were born May 1st, so I guess that puts them at a little over 5 weeks old. I'm going to ask them to go any farther or faster than they're capable of, and we'll always be there to help them if things get tough here. And so we were very, very, very particular when we looked for a place. We had to come in because the kids had to go to school, but we didn't want to leave our life behind us. So we've got wilderness all on this side. We can go all the way to Nome, 700 miles without crossing a road from this spot right here if we want to. As a matter of fact, we've done it. And one year, when the Iditarod couldn't start in Anchorage, it started right upriver, and every musher went right by the front of here. Try and build a relationship with the older dogs. You can see this white and gray dog, Lucia. She's the oldest dog we have now, a leader that's been with us for many, many, many years. And she will go on the walks with us. And of course, the little pups will key off her, and they'll start chasing her. Well, she will take them through the woods, and they're going to have to keep up around trees, on adventures way in front of us. And as soon as and they're learning to follow her, but then I call her name, she turns around, immediately comes back. From that, they're learning to listen to my voice, and all those tools are going to be essential when they go into harness for the first time. You know, there's a lot of keys to a long and healthy life for the dogs. They're prone to it anyway because they're fit animals. We give them good vet care. We give them 80,000 pounds of dog food a year, but we also give them daily exercise, and that is really important. Now, the dogs are hitched up just like they would on a sled, but there's no snow, so we have to use a four-wheel cart over here. The leaders, they listen for the commands, find the trail, and establish the speed the team runs. The swing dogs, the dogs right behind, help steer as well, because you can go a long way the wrong way if the leaders aren't able to respond to your command quickly. All the dogs in the middle, they add power. The power dogs are called team dogs. They they go anywhere from 2 to, let's say, 14. That means I'd have a 20-dog team total. Then would be out through that gate over 100 feet in front of the sled. So you can imagine how much I have to trust those leaders, how much power I have from the team dogs. So the last 2 dogs are going to get hitched up here in a second. Help me turn the sled. And they're called wheel dogs. And they can sense. Sleds don't always go straight forward. Sometimes they'll drop off into the deep snow on one side. Well, those dogs, easy to teach them to pull. That as soon as I give the forward command to pull, that we say around here, it takes 2 minutes to teach them to go, 2 years to teach them to whoa. So I better get going. I'll give you a report from the other side.
All right, we'll watch you here, David. Now listen to how quiet it gets when he gives him the go signal. He's not going to say much. He'll say, all right.
All right.
And all this chaos is done right there. Look at this. Everybody pulling straight ahead. And Jesse Royer, Iditarod veteran. Hey, that looked like a great start.
Well, that was a pretty good start. Even on a warm morning like today, these guys can't wait to get out of that trail. They have so much energy. They love to see us around the next corner of the bend. And that's a pretty powerful team, so David should have a great run.
Well, Well, thanks, Jesse. Now, we'll see them stretched out on the far shore beyond the lake, beyond the dog yard. Over here to the left, there's a line in the trees, and when I see them, I'll holler. If you don't see them right away, you look at the TV monitor. There they are, far side.
See us over there because we are really flying today. It's nice and cool in the shade over here, and the dogs are loving it. Those leaders are establishing a 20-mile-an-hour pace, but the dogs behind are following them stride for stride, step for step, pulling equally so that we can get a lot further and a lot faster if we were racing. I'm going to give them a right-hand command so I can come back and report to you.
Let's listen here. There's the left turn. Watch him now. Coming right in the gate. No hesitation. And there's a great stop. Oh, David, almost 2:01. You almost broke 2 minutes this morning. That was a good run.
Well, these guys are flying today, and you know, after a successful run like that, just like when they're pups and first make it over the log, you want to praise them and tell them thank you and reinforce what a good job they're doing. So you go up and down the line, petting each dog, giving them a little bit of extra praise. And of course, afterward, everybody likes to play.
Yeah, everybody into the pool. Well, this has sure been fun to see, and we appreciate the great performance on everybody's part here. Now, we're going to get a chance to talk dogs a little later, aren't we?
We are. I'm going to be down at the village later on, but first of all, you're going to meet Jessie Royer over there. She has a baseball cap on. She's run the Iditarod 7 times, was Rookie of the Year. She's going to take a bunch of dogs down there, and she'll give you a history of the dogs, how they're suited for the environment, and how they started dealing with people back thousands of years ago. Then most fun is there's time for questions with her.